Are you supposed to be a crab? I'm not a crab. I'm a seamstress, guys. Guys, I'm a celestial seamstress. I wanted to be a crab, but the joke is that I'm kind of a crab girl. Like that's the goal. It's Sakana's fault that I'm not a crab. I blame it completely on him. You know what's another concept? I didn't reveal this. I don't think I revealed this yet, but I was also supposed to be a Swan VTuber. But Sakana, he already approved the Swan, and he forgot he approved it, and he sent me a message, and he's like, I still don't know what you're supposed to be. And I thought it meant that he didn't like the Swan concept, so I was like, how about Celestial Seamstress? And he's like, oh, yeah, that sounds good, yeah. So that's how I ended up as a seamstress. Where did the idea of Celestial Seamstress come from? I had a pair of scissors on my desk. So, I was like, wow, what if that was like my Oshi mark? What if, like, scissors are pretty cool, right? I was like, wow, that sounds pretty lit. So I was playing Nier and stuff like that, and I felt like, wow, what if I was one of these girls that Yoko Taro makes and like has like a fantasy theme, like a JRPG theme with like a big scissor weapon. It's so cool. So I pitched that idea. Yeah, this is a deep lore. I was looking at the stars while cleaning my scissors. Well, okay, the swan and the crab was supposed to be like the constellations. Like, the swan was Cygnus. I knew I wanted something to do with the stars from the very start. So I was like, as long as stars are involved, I'm kind of game, right? At first it was the Cancer constellation. Sakana didn't like Cancer constellation, so I was like, okay, what about Cygnus? And he liked that one, but he completely forgot that I pitched it to him. So I thought he was like rejecting that concept, right? And then eventually I was like, you know what? I remember this legend I was told as a kid about this like goddess who was like a weaver, or like a weaver in the Milky Way. If you guys know the legend of Tanabata, where there's a seamstress who fell in love with a prince that's on the other side of the Milky Way, and her father didn't approve. So, and there's like this whole like fairy tale, and then they could only meet like once a year. Yeah, Orihime. Yeah, Orihime. So I was like, okay, what if I'm a seamstress? And Sakana was like, yeah! Panko and I's lore are kind of linked. Because her Oshi mark is a Tanabata bamboo ornament, if you guys noticed. It's kind of cute. That's like deep lore. You guys will find out more about it. Yeah. Yeah.